I'll be teaching you today how to solve a 3 by 3 blindfolded. First of all, you should know how to solve a cube by seeing. If not, here is the link for the tutorial. To understand how to do a blindfold solve, first you need to understand that edge pieces and the corner pieces are different and they are circulated and twisted within their own groups. So corners go with corners and edges go with edges. There are 12 edge pieces and 8 corner pieces, and there are 6 center pieces, but they will not be considering during the blindfold solve. To successfully shuffle the pieces, first we need to understand what we call as commutators. The basic form of the commutator is A to B, suppose, or you can write it as A bracket B, A comma B bracket, which is interpreted as A, B, A dash, B dash. So here the capital A and B can be a sequence of moves. The way we choose this sequence depends on how many pieces we want to cycle. Generally, it is a 3 cycle that we wish to do, and the sequence A is an insertion sequence like the sequence like this, and the sequence B is the interchange sequence like suppose D. So let me perform an example commutator. Here you have an interchange, then you have insertion, interchange, then you invert the insertion, and then you invert the interchange. So here you have a commutator. Now that we have got this in our mind, we will proceed towards choosing a buffer piece for the cube. A buffer is a piece that sacrifices itself in order to give a pathway for the pieces to be shuffled with each other. So in this case and in today's example, we'll be choosing the buffer piece to be the down front sticker, this sticker, and the buffer piece for the corner to be the down front right sticker. So whenever you are doing a blindfold attempt, you have to make sure that you first identify what are the pieces located at this location from this orientation. So the basic idea we have formed till now is that there is a buffer piece and there is a commutator, and we have to use both these concepts to solve all the edges and all the corners. To make this process more well defined, we need to fix two things. How do we identify every piece on the puzzle, and how we will be using this commutator one after the other to get to the solved configuration. To identify the every piece of the puzzle, we can try to assign a letter to every piece. So we can start off with the edges. So if you hold the yellow at the top, you can call this A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, and I'll be choosing to not name the buffer. I'll keep it unnamed. Similarly for the corners A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. I'm choosing to have the buffers unnamed. Now to practice the lettering schemes, we can disassemble the cube, and then we can just pick one piece out and point out one sticker and try to identify which letter we have associated that piece, the sticker on the piece with. After we have all these things at the back of our mind, we can move to the concept on how to trace the edges and the corners. For that, we need to see which piece is currently positioned in the buffer. And after identifying the letter in the DF sticker, we can associate it to the sticker where it's going to. So we can identify which sticker is present there and then identify where it's going, and then where it's going, that sticker we identify where it is going else. So we basically form a chain reaction. Now, before we get started, we'll discuss some odd situations that may arise, which are called cycle breaks and parity. So to resolve this situation, what we can do is we can when we have a solid stickers coming at a place, so instead of bring it back here, we can shoot it somewhere else in order to reach out to the other unshuffled pieces. I'll make this clear in a moment, but just hold it in your mind. And there is the issue of the parity. So for parity, we shoot the last piece to a set location and then resolve it after we have figured out tracing the corners. So first we trace the edges, the stickers, and then we trace the corners. Now we arrive at the main part that we'll be using to solve the edge pieces and the corner pieces.